It's a horse. Anybody who can find Cody.
Timber Boots chat. We're here. We're live. We're here and we're cool. Yeah. We're here and we're queer.
That's an accurate statement.
We're here and we're queer. Jack cooks on these guys because they bring absolutely not shit to the table.
You know, just name like deep archive Alabama players that like no one knows.
No.
Keith Holcomb, linebacker, played in the 2018 season.
Jarius.
The Norwood brothers.
He was a Falcons player.
Oh no, there was a set of twins that played in Alabama though at one point, like 2016. Can't remember their names.
Chat, what am I trying to do right now? I'm making a brain fart. I got a long ass day. So my brain just
Been mixing that paint, boy.
Been mixing hella chat. I'm gonna rip these
Working
training packs. Maybe I'll get
slave.
Oh, it's season 2. You better blow out your damn blowkits, chat. Oh, I just got you and I just clicked so get out of here. I go for this one. This one is calling to me. I'm gonna waste all of it on that. This guy's calling to me.
It's gonna be a season.
God, dude, I got an animation. It's a nightmare, chat. I don't want you. No one loves you.
That's such a scam. You either get a 90 overall or a 99. That is such a scam.
I've ripped 50 of these packs and have not gotten a 99 yet. I've probably spent... Oh, there we go. There's my 99. That's I say. Yes, Chad, that's what we're talking about, baby. That's what we do here. That's what we do here.
What'd you get?
99 Ray Lewis.
Oh. Oh.
That's what we're here for, chat. My last pack. My last pack. See, look, chat. Look, chat. If I, God. So I had just enough to get the 105,000, so I bought it.
God, you're
got
screening
shit out
that.
of it. Got shit out of it. So then I quick sold the guy. Bought the 35,000 for my last little bit. That's called never give up. Never give up, chat.
Never back down, never say what? It's Ray frickin' Lewis.
It's Ray frickin' your mom, Lewis. That looks so good. I have more 99s on the offense now. Tell me why. Let's get into it.
Let's roll.
I'm pumped now, baby. Chat, I'm pumped.
I kind of want to use your Ray Lewis. I do not want to be offense. I hate being quarterback. No, mark me down. I hate being quarterback. I hate it. I hate it. I like being defense. I hate it. I do suck. I hate it. But I really want to play as Ray Lewis more than I hate playing offense. We'll probably lose. Just fair warning.
We always win the first one.
We have 2 losses to until elimination.
I got 3.
2 and 1. Like a real man.
Put the other TV in the other room. I just bought a TV, chat, for this room. And I already took it out. So I can put the to make content, chat. I'm content Jason. You know, my monitors are at the house, so I think I'm about to put
Carolina boys.
Oh, CJ, guess who I played
Who?
earlier? The Cream Team.
No shot.
He beat me. I was whooping his ass.
The Gators will
But they'll never be the cream shirts.
Great starting point. Grabs it inside.
Dude, if I would have had somebody with some speed there, other than 94 overall T.Y. Hilton, that probably could have been 6.
I gotta adjust my screen real quick. Because it's too big.
If you need some time, I'll just run the ball.
Alright, I'm ready.
You ready?
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Dude, stupid lineman.
Shakes off the tackler. And the defense makes
Could have been worse.
after a minimal gain.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there.
This is gonna be a run, but I might have to audible into it.
This offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect.
Oh shit, it's an
Nice job
RPO.
bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
To the ground to try to pick up the first.
That's a first
He's
down.
knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was
On
me
your
till after he got the
offensive
ball, and I
line
was like,
on
oh,
third down.
shit.
Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Trying to make magic on the
Got it,
scramble.
don't worry about it.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Oh
I
yeah.
think this is important for this defense. This will be a big
Bread and butter right here.
Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy.
I don't like that. You want to audible to an inside run?
So many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical. And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Got a man. It's Jordan. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is
Slowly move the ball down the field. Oh, Jamal Charles is already kind of hurt.
Third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big playmaker outside picks up the first.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer.
I'm scared to fumble.
To make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
What the shit? What was that throw?
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Dropping back, it's rising.
Oh, we got lucky there. We got lucky there.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough in
Gotta run it.
at the 23.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they
He's
make
mad over
short
that. I know he's
throws
mad.
turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10.
It's a draw play.
It's a draw.
Sweet.
Jukes his way for more.
Nice.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Okay, break.
My catch last night was not very
It happens.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Pressure coming.
And I got
He
hit.
got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Here's the handoff.
Nice.
He pushes his
Good
way
cut.
down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Oh my gosh.
Down the middle. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first
What should we
down.
run?
Now they have to make a call. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
This offense has moved into
Oh, this
plus
might be it.
territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down.
They're guessing the wrong side.
They'll try it on the ground.
There's no shot that wasn't a touch.
Stop short on fourth down.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, running
Safety,
back
let's
on
go.
the move.
Let's go.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
That was great.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking him to safety. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That turnover?
They'll snap it.
No one touched it.
On first down.
No one touched that.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out of space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Got the back.
Bruh.
They've got
How
it
did he
down
break
to the
that tackle?
3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. There's a timeout called as this offense
I
tries
can't
to
believe
find a way
that,
to
dude.
draw
Nobody,
up
that wasn't even near anybody. No one touched that.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. The option look. Now the toss. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gator.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going in.
Yeah, but we got robbed of that touchdown.
Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
I mean, they stacked the right side like that, and somehow just unblocked. I mean, that made zero sense. We ran it to the tackle on the left side. Like pre-snap, that just made zero sense. That they would stop that.
Takes it inside the
Let's go.
25, chance for
Let's go.
great field position. He just about popped that
Yeah,
one
T.Y.
for
Hilton's
long,
slow.
but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with
Well,
a
that he's a
solid
94.
return.
I need another
North Carolina
receiver.
has it back in the Tar Heels, so pleased to send the offense back out. What a turn that last drive was. didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside.
We do have timeouts. Well, we got press coverage over there on both sides.
Right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Nothing there.
With no option, he just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down.
No, he was a dog in college. He had one of the highest scoring games of all time.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Yeah.
Pass intercepted. And
who are you?
After a good return on the interception.
I didn't even look at. I wouldn't even know the running back was going out.
Squeeze that takes in. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing.
That's why I hate quarterback.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one.
Oh, I'm glad he got sacked. Yeah, that was on me. I overplayed the underneath route.
Confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Okay, well, he's an idiot. He gets ball at half.
And the Tar Heels will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's golden. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6.
Yeah, I know.
Florida has the ball
Long
back,
drives.
and here comes the offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the
playing
sticks for a first
linebacker.
down.
Well, the ball carrier really showed up for his offense there, right? Down in your own end, within your own 10-yard line, you need someone to step up and make an explosive play happen. You got to make people miss and give yourself some room to work and operate and really get this drive going. He did exactly that.
On the move.
Read that. Seen that.
Throws it back
Good play,
across his
Nathan.
body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Linebackers have such
This is where I can't produce. I can't produce in the red zone. I can get to the red zone, but I cannot score. I don't even know how I did that.
To the air. It's rising.
How did he get in front of him? You were not wide open in the end zone. You were not wide open in the end zone.
Touchdown, Florida! How about that D coming up with a play like that? What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's just
Second quarterback.
Like, listen, it's not just wide receivers. I can take
I did not want to play. I just wanted to use Ray Lewis.
unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge
I wish we had Cody here.
points out of it.
He ain't gonna answer.
On the run from inside his 25. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put it.
Literally getting hit.
Yeah, they have to
I just threw it to the
recapture some
first
momentum
open
here.
guy I
What they
seen.
can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the
That was some
connection.
BS.
After the
Nigga, what do you mean you don't know the
second
quarterback ready
down.
covers? The dang announcer.
He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. That's caught. It's Jordan. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually
It honestly
on
works
every
with the
pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is
I want
not
to run
their
it,
friend.
but
Back to pass, it's Rising.
that's a pat. That's got to be a pass interference.
On the run, fires downfield.
What a dot.
He's got an open man. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go
I
to on
accidentally hit
third
the
down.
timeout button.
I mean, I think the
That's
open
on
one,
me.
obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Oh my God! Finally, we get a broken tackle.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Give to the running back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Eighth play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
Good night, Jack.
Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
And he puts through the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Dude, that steak was delicious. That corn was
After that
pristine.
last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. control the clock as their friend, you'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. Just searching.
Pick the option, man. I probably should. I don't know.
Gets it out to the 26.
Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback
Sweet.
used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. Even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Wide out in motion. Dropping back, it's Reed.
Oh, they're glad he didn't throw to that running back.
He threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust
I say he
your
runs it.
defense.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down.
Oh my God.
The Gators pick up the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these 1st downs any way you can. Sometimes it's not going to be easy. You can't just do it
Thought we had it.
conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on
He's
1st
been
down.
running it. So, why can't we get a fumble?
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That was me. I accidentally called it earlier in like the beginning of the 2nd half. I hit the button on accident.
They'll immediately call timeout. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
What a pussy.
The Gators line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
I don't know. You could have wasted more time by punting it.
Pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Robinson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't, defense optional. Offense scores so many points this one.
And the cones, dude. Oh, party time. CJ, come. CJ. Come on, man.
Just disappointed in my performance. I just can't play quarterback.
It's okay, Chad. Big Daddy ain't that good either. True Yang.
Well, you don't see this every day.
Wow.
They're running up
Yeah.
an onside kick on the opening kickoff.
No way.
And as the ball bounces out of bounds, no dice on the onside kick attempt. So the decision
probably
has been
start
made,
punching.
and the coach will take the penalty.
Probably start punching, Chad. Washington. That's a nice stadium.
Looking for a productive play
like
on
it.
first down. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw. Buys a
Man,
little
look at him
time. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup
Yeah,
and a
just run
first
it
down
close.
for this offense.
That's how you win. That's not close.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
If you end up
Dropping
catching
back, it's Reed.
it. Yeah, dude.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The throw. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this
bad.
offense in business at the 27. Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
I'm not green. I'm not green.
Wasting no time taking a shot. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his run.
He's got the
All
tight
for
end.
that.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are
Hit that,
threatening.
big dog.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. When I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
This offense has a second down play. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Did you see that BS? Did you see that?
He stopped just short of the goal.
No pressure.
An explosive play has him set up. Barges ahead.
Oh my God, I missed.
To the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. That's why they
Oh my
call it the
God.
hands team. That's a live
Why would you?
What did I say yesterday? Last night?
Yeah. Yeah.
About waiting while we were
Yep.
in the bed.
Yep. Yep. I didn't think. I don't know. You know, you would think people would just play the game and not be such dickheads.
That last touchdown
Screw it.
drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how
Oh my God, Joey Bosa, get your head out of your ass and intercept the fucking ball.
That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Wide receiver shows motion. And back to the air on 2nd down.
Oh my God,
On you.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
I got trapped.
Still running at the 40.
All right,
He's
Jalen
brought
Rose is a
down,
fumble
but there's a
machine. So
flag
what's
on the
going
field.
on?
Let's see what the call is. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And I don't think they got it snapped
just
before
not
the
gonna
play
snap the
clock
ball.
ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Wait, Chad, I haven't been watching all this. So give me a minute. I'm sorry. I have no idea. That's to be expected.
Still not picking a play.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
What's he doing?
He's drawing up a play. Literally,
These are some sweats.
he's trying to find a play.
Shoved back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Grabbed in
What the
middle.
hell is this, dude? They don't even run routes. They just run in circles in the middle of the damn field.
Touchdown, Husky. That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Can't wipe right loose. Yelling so bad it's like the
Ready to
South
try the
African
point after.
government right now. They're killing white farmers.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on
You're
the
fake
lead.
news. You're a
Quick
fake
strike
reporter.
offense on that three-play
You might be
scoring
the worst
drive.
reporter.
And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass.
You suck. You a.
You don't see this very often, and
CJ!
early onside kick when you have the lead. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
D is showing. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Golden.
What is that?
On the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
EA
And
sucks.
coaches know
EA
to
sucks.
preach about turnovers all week long, talking to us about the game.
EA sucks.
First
so
two
bad.
possessions, interception, fumble. They got to be pulling their hair out, got to be mad. That's how you lose football games.
Sends it downfield. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And he motors into the end zone.
Interception.
Touchdown,
3 yards
Huskies.
behind him. Let's get that animation
He'll
going.
try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build
God.
it here in the first quarter.
Why would they keep
Onside
doing
kick.
this?
Dude, they're not gonna stop.
And the low percentage
Why can't you
play,
get that
onside
in your
kick
dick
bounces
skull?
out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag.
I hate people like this. I hate people like this. I hate people like this. Probably have freaking
Final play of the
mold on their
quarter.
ass because they haven't got off the game since it came out.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Skips away from pressure. And the pass is incomplete, and
He
that's how
just
the
knows
first
what
quarter
the
comes to
routes
a
are.
close.
He knew what it was. Get off the game, Zicky Dow. You may be back. Alright. I don't know why we haven't done this.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Why haven't we tried this at least once? Might as well, right? Could be our turn.
To the air, it's Reed.
Nope.
Keeps looking downfield. At the 35, he's open. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I guess I actually hit it.
Happens in
And
the
that
next game.
big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wants to go up top.
Dude, they just know this freaking.
Bought a little
they know
time,
my
lets it
playbook.
go. He finds his man.
This quarterback right now is
Let me go out of bounds.
He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone.
Why you
What the?
Back down at the
so
6
far outside?
after a
You gotta
pickup
go
of
off the
2.
butt. You gotta go off the butt.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on third down.
Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand.
Play, free play.
Quarterback's rolling away from heat. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the air. Forced out of the pocket. And he is zoned in on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass, it's Reed. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
You know, and that's real demoralizing for the defense, too, because the coverage on that play wasn't terrible. He just threw it in a place where only his guy could make the catch.
but,
There's
like, why
nothing
can't they
that you
think,
could have
like,
done defensively
Hey,
to prevent
I'm about
that
to be
effort.
wide open
Now, all
right
of a
here.
sudden, the offense,
Let
man,
me
they
run
were
an
knocking on the door.
extra step.
They
into the end
moved it
zone.
right
Pass.
to the edge, and they need
But
one
no.
more yard for the
Let me run the
touchdown
route
on
how it's
third down.
designed by EA.
And he
A
rolls
proof
into
ass
the
company.
house.
EA, if you're listening and you're watching, I got some for you.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep
A
fighting.
couple 99s.
You know,
Or
look
just
at
the
halftime,
point. I mean, you know,
regroup, we found a
They
little
get every
something,
free
something on this drive.
Not even asking for
Follow this
2K.
lead and continue to make this game
That'll-
closer and closer.
And after the extra point, they're now
yeah,
down
did you see that? They're
21 to
green lighting
7.
Battlefront
So
3.
they take advantage of good field position position and
I heard they were.
36 yards.
TikTok's
And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt.
You have seen on like every TikTok video ever, someone's in the comments always saying Patterson 3, please come out, or something like that.
Just missed
Yeah,
just
and they
to
got
get that
confirmed.
high
I'm like
side,
90%
couldn't
sure.
hang on to it.
90% sure it's probably on purpose.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to... Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh, CJ, that's free.
No, it's not. It's
And
too
they
far.
won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Looking down the middle.
No, no.
He's lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
That's some BS.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball.
That was so clean,
gotten
and it
that
just
pick,
took it from
that
me.
potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
Got it in the middle of the spot. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
Looking bad out there.
The aerial assault continues.
That guy's what? Holy shit.
Downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
All right, CJ.
Lining up to add
This
another.
kickoff right here? Wait. Okay.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57.
They're doing the onside.
So do onside kick.
It doesn't say. It just says kickoff.
Go down. Roll down.
What do you mean?
Holy Lord.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
I thought you said
Guess
they
they
were
weren't.
doing onside.
No, I said, how do you tell if they are doing
Oh, they
it?
don't tell you. They say onside kick.
Oh.
Or say kickoff.
From inside the 20, chance for great field
Is that
position.
me? Why didn't he do what
Couldn't
I
find
did?
a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
I said we try the play.
He just didn't listen to my command. Sorry.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses
Turn
out
around
there that
sooner.
might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And here comes the offense on second down.
Oh,
Gonna take a shot.
baby.
We got him. We caught him.
Can anyone catch him?
I'm
And he
tracking.
ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Appalachian
I did
State.
that guy play safety.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man.
Actually, I
Going to
did.
the
I
half.
thought I was
Listen, I know you're trailing, but build some
That's
momentum.
like
Maybe
talking-
I've
this
seen it
second half,
developing,
airing the football
but
out.
I saw it, and then I saw the safety start coming over. Like, oh,
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns,
he was just a little
28-14.
bit too
They
slow.
wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end
I
zone.
think it's the heavy ass rain coming down.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
if we would have got that pick that we dropped,
The Huskies have it back, trying
This
to
would
make
be
this defense bow
different
down to
game.
Washington. They've They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it,
yeah, I was
then
watching
pedal to
that
the
Brian
metal,
Branch,
and 2 minute
boy.
to try to score a touchdown or
The
get
corner
But
just
I
sat
do
there and
think this
didn't
is a
cover.
situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into
Finally
the
got
half. I've
pressure.
the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Now on second down.
It should be on
Looking to
container.
throw, it's
Or-
Milrow. The sweet feet buy a little time. He throws back across and
There's no way he hung on to that.
Dangerous play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Snagged in the middle. It's Martin. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're
I
going
don't
to
know,
have to be
actually.
efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll let it go down the right side. Picked off.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that
Let's
one
go.
as the defense comes away with the INT.
Just enough time to
they're
get
set
off
up and
one
they're set
final
up and-
play of the half. Looking to move it through the air. He fires
Yes.
one deep down the right side.
No.
It's complete. A huge pickup.
You know, big guy.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining
Oh,
up for an
totally during
onside
kickoff.
kick to start the second half. Cool
Oh, that was
as
good.
a
That's pretty good.
cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gonna take a shot at this DB.
No way!
And it's caught inside the 15. They make the stop.
That happened to me earlier.
Yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Washington wants to go quickly.
I knew he was. Chad, drop a penis.
On the
in
move.
Chad.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line.
Oh, CJ.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky.
And the offense
He takes way before he jumped. It's like he took a step to collect his foot. I don't know. Just sucked.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. After scoring that touchdown, they'll get it right back with an onside kick.
We're doing it again.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field.
Yeah, baby.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Going for it all.
They can hold on to anything, but we get one play.
Instead, it's second down.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity. You know, listen, once you get past the 50, offensive coordinators, that's when they want to dial up shot plays. You got a little bit of space on the field still left. Everything's not condensed tight like when you get...
Ball in the air, intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the
Get a
play,
pick, you never
and he
know.
got it at the 35.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center
I
field
fell for it.
position
I
as
fell for
well as anybody in college.
He's going for a big
Holy
play downfield.
shit.
Wide
He
open,
just
makes
runs
the
around the
catch.
field doing absolutely
Touchdown,
nothing.
Washington.
I know, he runs in
And the
circles,
punishment
basically.
has been extended.
And then as soon as he breaks open, it just runs straight.
Got to love this execution if
He
you're an
has so much
offensive play caller.
time
Watch the
back there for the
QB.
ball.
He does such a good
No, we don't
job
get any
buying
pressure.
time,
Look at that, no
using his
pressure.
eyes Receiver starts on the right side all the way.
Because that's what. As soon as he
across the
snaps it, he
formation.
rolls all the way in one
Takes his
direction.
time, throws a great throw. Receiver makes the catch, does the rest, gets in the end zone for 6.
The kick is up and good.
CJ,
And
wait,
put one
wait,
more on
wait,
the
wait,
lead.
wait.
That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
He rolled
Try
out
to
the
follow
left.
that last
Oh my God! It did not tell me they were
touchdown.
onsiding. I did wait.
It tells you
They
at the-
were ready
at
for the
top.
onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Where the camera is.
Appalachian State regains possession in the Mountaineer
Here we are. I'm gonna try
offense
this guy
headed
over
to the
here.
field.
See what
Mistakes
happens.
are going to happen as they did on that last
Okay.
drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about
CJ,
that. It was
get on
more,
Golden.
you should have ran a better route.
As if
Wants to throw. It's Reed. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the
he
incompletion
was
on
guarding
first
you
down.
all day long.
And the big tight end,
He
a
just
lot of
decides
times
to come
that's a
down to
bigger
the tight end,
strike
that's
zone,
why
a
that's
bigger
over.
dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He wants to pass it on second down.
There's no fucking way he just jumped 50 feet in the air.
Just a little
Behind his back, too.
And listen, as a
360 in
quarterback,
it?
you're trying
No.
to find the matchup, trying to find
Yeah,
the
right.
matchup, but I don't know if anybody was open, but
This guy.
that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
got away from
Good
trouble
play.
and got rid of it.
4th and inches, I bet.
Tackled, but he has
Nope.
a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a
That
stud.
dude, number
You're gonna
52,
feed
just
him,
let
especially on these
that
third
guy
down
run right by him.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Finds his
Let's
big
stand,
tight end.
baby! Oh, that's
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the
Yeah,
first
blue.
down.
Well, they picked
I
up
did,
first
I did.
zone Coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone
Sure.
coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire
Holy.
defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Yep. They're in that 3-3-5.
Maybe my offensive line can fire off the ball. Stop feeling sorry for them damn selves. Do something with their lives with their $200,000 NIL
Starting
deal.
off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On second and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with
73
that.
on my soul,
The
bro.
AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Maybe feeling a little better about things. Still a 21-point game as they're set to kick it off. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Washington is ready to go
Cody.
back on the attack.
Yeah.
They torched this defense with an
Another guy out there running random shit.
For a score
Just
last
need a
time
little
out. Let's
boost.
see if they go. He wants to take the
It's on
top
me. I was
off.
on my phone. I didn't.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's running free down the middle. Oh, the ball squirts out.
Get it! Get it!
Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. But a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches.
What'd you do about them Kit Kat cones?
I can take a shot down the field. I can run the
Was that not a PI?
new set of downs, like nice first down execution.
Holy
He's
shit.
run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And this
It'll be hard to squeeze that in there. He runs over to that. I'm trying to think of a way to combat that, but they got 3 high safeties.
It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this
I'm
guy
thinking.
every single play, really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Well, hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his second catch of the game, and we're essentially in a 2-minute situation. They have risen to the challenge. They knew coming in they were going to have to limit him, but I don't know if they even thought they'd be able to do this good of a job.
They're bringing heat. Safe completion on the screen.
Get out of my way!
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
It's brain dead
We
today.
reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
I mean, this thing just looks so beautiful right here. How they're lined up.
He's looking to throw it.
It just doesn't work.
A shot toward the end zone.
Yeah.
And that ball was in harm's way, and he is
Lucky.
Might have had that one. Might have had that one. Not gonna lie.
Well, he had it. I just threw it way too late.
All the facets of defense together.
He had
Run
him
defense,
burnt.
pass defense. They
Yeah.
were so good.
I see that on the
They
replay.
dominated. You could
Picked
tell
him up.
they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He wants to throw it again. They've got the screen set up. They almost
No, the screens
got
are
a
actually
first
working
down
today.
here. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
They're pretty hit or miss. I
The
mean,
defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot.
there's no shot.
Can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This
That play
offense
always
is
works for a
sputtered.
scramble.
They haven't found any kind of good
Stay in your
rhythm.
block.
They haven't done things that really
Ain't
gives
that
their
hard,
coach
damn.
confidence and
It is
makes
not
you
that
want
hard
to
to
believe in them.
grab
This offense
someone
has a
on
lot of
their
work
damn
to do
shoulder pad.
before
They
the
just
next
tackled the running
And
back.
they get to him and sack the quarterback,
Look
and
at
they'll
this, he
stop
knew it.
the drive on down.
I think after failing on the
knew
4th
what
down,
was
guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Throws toward the end zone.
What the shit?
Touchdown, Huskies. And the pummeling has started. Getting set for the point
Yeah, is my
after.
face cam off? What the
To
hell
the
is
air.
going on?
It's forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in
CJ,
the
you
end
see
zone,
why we
and that
say to,
trickery works to
roll out?
perfection for the 2. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with
still running
anybody else
onside
and play in the
kicks.
sandbox. They've got a crazy lead.
They're not going to stop. I don't
Head
know.
coach decides to
Get
go
that
out
through your head,
onside
CJ.
kick. They get it,
God,
and they
they
maintain the
CJ's
possession.
clueless.
It's crazy.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now they're gonna run the ball out. Now they're gonna run the ball after kicking it
Go
off.
for the ball carrier inside.